I think eventually turn this into a movie, man. I thought it was a good book. I thought it was like a good story, and I feel like people want to know, and I feel like people are lazy. They might not want to read the book, but they want to watch, you know. And I also feel like people want to see these things. You know, you can describe something, but I think when you see it on the fucking big screen, it's cool. And I think this is a more interesting story than most that I've seen, you know. I think it's like a Wolf of Wall Street with a lot more dynamic.
I want you to ask your question. I'm going to say one thing because I had this thought as well. And I'm so glad you said this. I'm so glad we're wrapping up on this note. You don't have an ending to your movie.
I don't.
You really don't have a climax.
Yeah.
Jordan Belfort went to prison.
Yeah. No, I ended on basically like the last really good party that I threw. And to me, I felt like I was kind of like at the top of the mountain at that point of like, I had gone as far as I felt like I had gone way further than I ever felt like I could go. And I knew I had gone as far as like you could possibly go. I'm in a house, a fucking $90 million house. I'm walking around. I feel like I could fuck any girl in the whole place. Like celebrities are fucking, you know, stoked to meet me. It was just like, to me, I had like reached it. Like that was my goal. That was my hedonistic, like pleasure seeking goal. And I had gone to the fucking limit of that. And I felt like I had done what I set out to do, you know? And so that's kind of where I ended the book. But I think there's going to be a lot more that's going to happen. And I mean, I'd like to be fucking president. And I think it's like a realistic thing. I know people laugh at that, but I think if I make billions of dollars and I fucking give it away, the bulk of it, I mean, you could probably keep like 500 million so I'm uncorruptible and then go in there. I think I got a real shot, man. I know you think it's nuts, but
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Last question.
My last question is, who would play you in the movie?
That's a good question, man. I'm not a good enough actor, I don't think, to play myself. So I would like maybe like a Bradley Cooper. I think Tom Hardy would be good. I feel like he's a fucking great actor, you know? And I feel like he's an underrated actor too.
Huh?
Would you take Howie Mandel?
Would you take Howie Mandel?
Can I play you in the movie?
You?
We would put more hair on him.
Yeah, you might need hair on the bottom and the top.